Welcome back. Cape police, even after 5 days, are still trying to trace the perpetrators who assaulted 2 youth from Cape by stripping them and beating them. Police have succeeded in nabbing only one suspect in this case till now. 1 accused from Margao and 2 from Cape are still absconding. Police officials have visited residences of the culprits only to return empty-handed. Congress has entirely blamed the police department. Congress leaders say people have lost the faith and fear of law and order.
The arrested youth in Kabdiram assault case, Rama Pagi, was produced before the court for remand. Court has sent him to 3 days police custody. 3 more youths are still absconding.
3 accused persons were named. That is Firoz Sheikh, Shaikif and Nikhil Naik. So we were in search of those accused persons, but all of them are absconding and their parents are even not aware of where these people are. Another person who had called these accused persons after seeing these boys, and on whose call these accused persons went there and came to the cafe and kidnapped this boy and took to the Kabdirama, and all this episode took place. So that person, he is a fruit vendor at Rajbagh. He has been arrested by us. His name is Rajesh Pagi, looking for tracing the accused persons.
Meanwhile, Congress party has entirely blamed Goa police for failure to nab the culprits even after 72 hours.
The reason for that, if someone has done something wrong, there is law enforcement agency, there is police machinery, they have to take up this matter. Nobody can act in a way Taliban acts. And it is surprising that the officials of the police department were caught unaware of the happening, whereas this matter has reached national media also.
Law and order म्हणटा ते गोंयांत आख्खी कोलॅप्स जाल्ली आसा, एक फेल जावन गेल्लो आसा सिस्टम, आनी देन मिस्टर पर्रीकर, the CM of Goa, who is handling this main portfolio, that is Home Ministry, I think ताणें मातशें लक्ष घालपाक जाय.
Bureau Report, Prudent.
In last 10 years, more than 70 journalists have been killed across the country. Surprisingly, not a single case has led to conviction. Press Council of India has demanded a separate law to protect working journalists. Press Council had its annual meeting in Goa on Monday. PCI feels that it should have powers to penalize and suspend licenses of dubious media organizations. Press Council of India had appointed a subcommittee to examine the issue of safety of journalists. Findings of the committee are shocking. More than 70 journalists have been killed while on duty across India in last 10 years, and conviction till date is 0.
See, for example, in Chhattisgarh, in last 2 years, 4 journalists were killed. In Tripura, 1 journalist was killed. Manipur, in last 5 years, 8 journalists were killed, either by security forces or by the extremists. In Jammu and Kashmir, in last 15 years of the turmoil there, about 25 journalists lost their lives. But the fact of the matter is, not even a single person was convicted so far.
PCI also urged the Honorable Prime Minister to give more powers to the PCI by amending the Press Council Act. PCI has also recommended to legislate separate law to protect the journalist and demand fast-track trial of the cases related to the killing of the journalist.
If a journalist is killed, if he is only breadwinner in the families of the journalists are coming onto the roads. That is why the government should at least provide one job to the family of the victim journalist, and a compensation not less than 10 lakhs.
Press Council of India held its annual and last meeting of 11th Council in Goa on Monday. PCI discussed the issue of more powers to the Council,
where we have recommended that we should have more powers of imposing fine, or in extreme cases of suspension of the license, etc. Because at present, under the Press Council Act, the Press Council has only power of admonition or censure. So we have recommended to the government to introduce legislation to bring the electronic media also within the purview of this council and rename it as Media Council.
In its tenure of 3 years, current council have formed 10 subcommittees on various issues. During the period, the council received 4,397 complaints. The council disposed of 3,445 cases during 11th term, of which 536 were adjudicated and the remaining 2,915 were closed for the reasons of oral inquiry not being warranted. PCI feels that it should have passed to penalize and suspend licenses of dubious media organizations. Laukik Shilkar and Omkar Fadari for Prudent. Fishing community welcomes 61 days mechanized sea fishing ban, but they are demanding that it should be uniform for all coastal states. Chairman of Mandovi Fishing Society, Menino Afonso, said that around 400 to 500 high-speed engine boats from Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu are fishing in Goan waters. Afonso has appealed the government to crack down on such boats.
आता आमचे बॅन केला पळय 1 तारीख आमचे बॅन केला ते 31 पासून आमी जुलय बॅन आमकां पण हे बॅन केला व्हेरी गुड आमी म्हणटा बॅन आमच्या गव्हर्मेंटान केला गेल्या वर्सा केला सेम बॅन ह्या वर्सा दवरला पूण जे पळय आतां कर्नाटकाचे बोटी केरळाचे बोटी आतां थिंगा आमचे फिशींग करता तेंचेर तेणी मॉनिटर करूंक जाय आमचे फिशरी डिपार्टमेंट कोस्टल पुलीस कोस्ट गार्ड आनी हेचेर मॉनिटर करूंक जाय कितें भायले फिश आमकां बॅन करून भायले बोटी येवन कर्नाटकाचे बोटी येवन आतां फिशींग करता थिंगा खूब बोटी आहा 400-500 बोटी हाय स्पीड इंजिनाचे बोटी पळय थिंगा आहा तांकां बॅन करूंक जाय आनी इवन आतां पळय आमचे चालू जाले पळय तेन्ना आमचे 1 तारीख चालू जाले ऑगस्टाचे तेन्ना पासून ते पळय हाय स्पीड इंजिनां आहा पळय तेणे आमचे फिशींग काबार केलेलें आहा पूण हे बॅन पळय तांकां सगळ्यांकूच बॅन युनिफॉर्म बॅन करूंक जाय हें आतां आमचो गव्हर्मेंट बीजेपी गव्हर्मेंट जाला आमच्या गोंयांय जाला तशेंच सेंटराक जाला आमी मागता आमच्या सीएमा कडेन हें पळय बॅन करता तें फूल आमचे कोस्ट आख्खो फूल कोस्ट वेस्ट कोस्ट बॅन करचो म्हणून आनी इवन ते आमचे पळय व्हडये धाकटे व्हडये वयता जे म्हणटा तांकां चालू 10 हॉर्स पॉवर सुप्रीम कोर्टान ऑर्डर दिले व्हेरी गुड आमी नो म्हणना पूण जे पळय नुस्तें आमी मारता गाबोयेचे तेच मारता बांगडे पळय मॅक्रल आतां येता ते गाबोय सोडपाक येता हिंगा जेन्ना तर आमकां तुमी बॅन करता आनी तांकां चालू करता ते नुस्तें खंयचें मारता ते पळय बांगडे पळय येता ते तांतयां घालपाक हिंगा येयलेले आसता आनी ते नुस्तें ते सेम मारता आनी आमी तर जाल्यार हें सारकें ना रूल सारको ना हो रूल मातसो तुमी चेंज करचो गव्हर्मेंटान आमच्या सीएमान रूल चेंज करता.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.